We are just 3 weeks away from NXT TakeOver Atlanta as I welcome you to another edition of NXT. We are live and sold out in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have a massive show on tap as we are starting things off with the champion versus champion matchup, as it's going to be Kenny Omega versus Rob Van Dam. I am your host, Coach Ray. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We are so excited to be here. Here we go! As this is the first champion versus champion match since the first episode of NXT in season 7. Whenever we had that a masterful champion versus champion match at the kickoffs off during season premiere week. And now tonight, Kenny Omega is, I believe, opening one of his first ever NXTs as the NXT champion, taking on a game Rob Van Dam. It's going to be absolutely incredible. What a start we're going to have for NXT, as Kenny Omega has had his problems with his two opponents that is coming up at NXT TakeOver Las Vegas, and Alistair Black and Drew McIntyre. The saga with those three men have been going on all the week's time throughout the last few weeks here in NXT. And now Kenny Omega, the cleaner, he's back in action as he'll be taking on Rob Van Dam to start us off here on an action-packed episode of NXT. As here comes the NXT Global Champion, man, that defeated Keith Lee, who is in action, by the way, tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They're defeated Keith Lee, NXT TakeOver Chicago to Rob Van Dam. And obviously, you know, Rob Van Dam been having his issues with Batista and Monty Brown over the last week. So both these men have challenges wanting their head. They have challenges that want to get under their skin for their respective championships. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one goes, ladies and gentlemen, as Rob Van Dam will face Kenny Omega, champion versus champion. This is like a dream match to some, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be absolutely incredible. This is starting off NXT as we're starting off red hot here, live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It feels so good to be here, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited about this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see what Rob Van Dam will be able to do against Kenny Omega to start us off, folks. Let's go. We are underway here looking at this jam-packed Minneapolis crowd, sold out over 17,000 plus here in the home of the Minnesota Timberwolves, the NBA basketball team. Every sounds for the bell. Here we go. We are underway as this crowd in Minneapolis already getting a NXT chant going here, folks. The Cleaner versus the 5-star machine is getting us started here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whoa. Oh man, you just think about the nicknames these two have with each other. It's absolutely incredible. Let's look at this one, Mr. Extreme. You know, for Rob Van Dam as well. He made his platform known in ECW. In professional wrestling history. It's absolutely incredible. Now here in the series today, he's NXT Global Champion. What a career has this guy had. Oh, baseball slides under. He goes over there. Oh, goes over it one more time. Man, look at this. Now Kenny Omega super kick right to the face of Rob Van Dam now. And now Kenny Omega now picking up Rob Van Dam. Here we go. Kenny Omega got him up. Oh, but the strength can't get him up as Rob Van Dam clotheslines him down to the ground. Rob Van Dam is with the veteran experience. He has more veteran experience. They can have a monkey flip here. And now Van Dam, what's he thinking now? So Omega trying to get back up to his feet. And now Van Dam with a big shot right to the face there. Look at this, those punches coming in. Oh! I thought he was going to think of a little rolling thunder, but I guess that wasn't going to help. Now look at this. Oh, knee right to the face there by Kenny Omega. And now Kenny Omega getting started off earlier with that beautiful knee. Kicks him to the midsection once again. Here is Kenny Omega. And now Kenny Omega got him, but oh no. Van Dam able to counter here. Now Van Dam, oh, rolling through, cover now on Kenny Omega. That could do it. He got him with a kick out at 2 there by Kenny Omega. And now look at this, Van Dam taking it to Omega here. And now Rob Van Dam up and down he goes. Absolutely beautiful. And now Van Dam to the top rope he goes. What's Van Dam thinking here as he's awaiting Kenny Omega to get up to his feet? Van Dam gonna grab over for a crossbody. No, Kenny Omega able to counter. Kenny Omega driving a knee into the back of Van Dam. And now Kenny Omega, beautiful there. And now look at this. Kenny Omega now picking up Van Dam. Kicks him to the midsection here. Kenny Omega, he got him. Uh-oh, look like Kenny Omega might be going for a power bomb. Oh, power bomb! Wow! Sit out power bomb right there. He sat down with it. Wow. And now Kenny Omega waiting for Van Dam to get up to his feet. And now Kenny Omega got him. And now Kenny Omega, oh, slams his back on the ropes. And keep in mind, gentlemen, Van Dam has had a pretty banged up back these last few weeks with the attacks by Batista and Monty Brown being planned on him and everything. His back has caused some issues. It even has affected him in some matches here in NXT. Is that smack to the face there by Omega though? And now Omega, look at this, right to the shoulder and neck of Van Dam. Now dragging him in the middle of the rope. And now Omega one more time, just for good measure there. Now to the top rope, Kenny Omega goes himself. What's the Kenny Omega thinking here? Kenny Omega gonna fly, gets it! He takes him down there. Cover on Van Dam. He got him. That should do it in a kick out at 2 once again. And now Omega picking up Rob Van Dam here. And now look at this, Omega. Oh man! Oh my God! That seems like a version of the Rock Bottom there. Wow, the Omega Bottom. Oh! Slams him down there. And now a cover. Oh, but a rope break. Able to help Van Dam so he don't have to expend energy on that midsection and back of his, which is he's still reeling from. He might look like it's not, but he's still affected by that back that's been targeted in his last few matches. Van Dam now fighting out of it. Here comes Van Dam off the ropes. He goes! Beautiful! Beautiful takedown. It's time for a little bit of roll. No, he fooled me. Oh, I thought he was going for Rolling Thunder, but I guess not. Right to the torso of Omega. And a leg drop from the ropes. Wow. Van Dam trying to put the finishing touches on Kenny Omega. The Cleaner's in trouble here. Oh, wait a minute. But Van Dam to the top will be waiting. Oh, crossbody. Crossbody there by Van Dam. And now Van Dam waiting for Omega to get up to his feet. And now look at this. Look at this. Van Dam. Got him in trouble here. Kenny Omega could tap out here. This might be it. He's got a locked in chair right on the neck of Omega. But Omega showing the strength and power. Oh, he's able to get out of it. And I thought Omega was going for those knees, but no, can't get it. God drags him there, throws him there. Oh, that's gonna be a little trouble for Omega, but he's able to counter. And now here comes Omega, but now Van Dam, he gets out of it. And now here comes Van Dam. Good drop kick there by Van Dam. And now here comes Van Dam one more time. Van Dam slams him down. Wow. And now Rob Van Dam to the top rope he goes. Rob Van Dam, 5-star frog splash. They don't call him Mr. Foster. Wait a minute. It's Batista. Batista is here, ladies and gentlemen, on NXT as he's assaulting Rob Van Dam. For God's sakes. Oh, come on. This is absolutely ridiculous here. Now Batista, no. And then oh no. Batista bomb on the outside.
Crying out loud! Mother truck! I can't say the word uncomfortable, but you know what I meant, damn it! This is ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous! Batista one more time! Just messing up this match! Now wait a minute, what the hell is this?
Kenny, no! Think about this, Kenny!
No! Don't you dare! Kenny! Don't work with him! What are you thinking? Oh, for God's sakes, go! This is ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous! It's now Omega and Batista working together here! For crying out loud! Oh my God! Over Van Dam and fight back, it's 2-on-1! It's a 2-on-1, a super Van Dam! Right to the torso! Spinning heel kick! Down goes Batista! Van Dam is fighting back! Here he comes! Van Dam! Right to the face! Do it one more time! Faster! Knock! Damn it all! Batista now takes him down! God's sakes! Dino! Wait a minute! Drew McIntyre, the man! Oh my God! That will face Batista in the main event of the evening! Coming out here for some help for Rob Van Dam! And also getting his hands on Kenny Omega, his opponent, ready to double. Oh my God! Batista got him in a spear now! An emphatic spear after he was trying to go for a claymore! And out goes McIntyre! And Kenny Omega and Batista seem to have formed an alliance as they hate all the parties involved right now! This is unbelievable! I can't believe Kenny Omega would attest and try to do this for crying out. Oh, but wait a minute! McIntyre! Oh, but again, it's 2-on-1. It's 2-on-1, but McIntyre don't give a damn, a punch in the face. Omega with a punch. And I said that this 2-on-1 assault is just too much. Now the double knees to the torso and gut of McIntyre. McIntyre goes to the outside. Wait a minute! Van Dam has got a chair to even the odds. And now we got a massive NXT champ flying here in Minneapolis. Down goes Kenny Omega. And now Van Dam here. Now but Omega retreating as he's living to fight another day. That damn coward of his. That's ridiculous. But wait a minute. McIntyre Claymore. Now it's time to give Batista a taste of his own medicine with a 2-on-1. Oh hell yeah! Claymore County is in full effect. McIntyre throws Batista over. Seems we got a double team pouring in. Now Drew picking up Batista. Oh no, McIntyre look like gonna use that table. Oh no! This ain't good for Batista. McIntyre points and said, "It's your turn, Rob." Here we go, we're gonna see a fast stuff from here. Oh my goodness! McIntyre runs a 5-star back splash through the end table. A statement made by Rob Van Dam. Drew McIntyre. And then they'll work together to take out the opposition here. As McIntyre will see Batista in the main event of the evening. As they are not done just yet. But what a chaotic start to NXT.
Well, it's ecstatic words there by Alistair Black. He says the NXT TakeOver Atlanta, he will hope to find inner peace. Hope he does. But gentlemen, it's time to move on here with the show, as it is time for some more in-ring action. As for the first time since NXT TakeOver Chicago 2, we will see Keith Lee. This is his first appearance since losing that NXT Gold title, as I mentioned earlier, to Rob Van Dam. As Keith Lee will be in action in a Money in the Bank qualifying matchup against Titus O'Neil. It is time to bask in the glory of Keith Lee here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as this one should be absolutely incredible to continue our ways here live for NXT. This one's going to be very, very, very interesting indeed, folks. Keith Lee looks like he's more focused and more determined than ever before, as Titus O'Neil's trying to come back off of a loss that he suffered last week in tag team action, as there is no Andrade Cien Almas with him. There is no Andrade at all. Andrade is not here, as they had a miscommunication last week in their tag team matchup. As we notice the downfall of the top 1%, they are crumbling piece by piece, and the miscommunication has made Titus O'Neil so mad that he has not come out here with Andrade Cien Almas. He's out here all by himself. So this is going to be very, very interesting, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen, to see if Titus O'Neil will be able to get the victory here over Keith Lee and get on to the Money in the Bank ladder match. If Titus O'Neil wins this match, it will be his first ever Money in the Bank ladder match appearance in the series. He's never appeared in a Money in the Bank ladder match ever. Also for Keith Lee, it will be his first ever Money in the Bank ladder match since debuting. So whoever wins makes their first ever Money in the Bank ladder match appearance in Atlanta, Georgia at SummerSlam. This one's going to be very, very interesting to see how this one goes, as Titus O'Neil talking that smack to get in, and immediately gets headbutted there, as it's time to bask in the glory of Keith Lee. Whoa, right to the face. Oh, what a punch right to the face there by Titus. Titus, a drop kick there by Keith Lee, though. Keith Lee ain't playing no games, and he ain't being no rest for the weary here. As Titus O'Neil now, big form smash to face, that big punch, and another punch. Keith Lee still on his feet, and our Titus O'Neil trying to go to the torso. Oh, and then a knee to the face and nose of Keith Lee. And Titus O'Neil off the ropes, time for that big boot. Oh, but Keith Lee still on his feet. That normally doesn't happen. But now Titus O'Neil trying to hang him up on the ropes, and finally Keith Lee goes down to the ring mat. Oh my goodness me. That normally does not happen when that big boot hits Titus O'Neil, floors his opponent, but the size of Keith Lee prevented that from happening. Oh, no, another punch to the face there by Titus. And now Keith Lee, off the ropes he goes. Now Keith Lee, uppercut to Titus O'Neil. And now Keith Lee, up and down goes Titus as he goes for a ride here. And now Keith Lee stomping here. And now Keith Lee, takes him down. Absolutely beautiful there by Keith Lee. Off the ropes, here comes Keith Lee. Keith Lee, showing the athleticism for a big man. It serves look like a little bit of Big E there. Wow. Seen somebody was watching Monday Night Raw this week, and Keith Lee, look at this. But Titus O'Neil though takes him down, and Titus O'Neil a punch right to the face. Oh my goodness. And now there, put by Keith Lee. Keith Lee acting like that punch didn't do anything to him. Wow. He's more determined than ever before. Former global champion he is. Losing that title to Rob Van Dam at Chicago too. And, you know, he took some time off of that. It wasn't seen for over a month and something. Nearly 2 months we haven't seen Keith Lee until tonight. Now, drop kick here by Keith Lee to Titus O'Neil. And now Keith Lee picking up Titus here. And on the strength and power once again. Wow. Look at the strength and power there by Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee. Titus O'Neil slams him down. Wow. And now look at this. Titus O'Neil. He got him up. This ain't good. Showing his power here. Slamming down Keith Lee. O'Neil off the ropes. Elbow drop to Keith Lee. And a cover here on. Keith Lee with an early kick out at 1 now. And now look at this. Titus O'Neil. He is very, very impressive here tonight. No Andrade in this corner. They don't need him. He's bringing the money to Keith Lee here. Powerbomb by O'Neil. Cover here on Keith. That might do it here. And a kick out at 2. Once again there by Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee getting picked back. Another punch. And one more time a punch here. These punches are coming fast and furious here. Kicks him to the midsection. Drop kick! And now Keith Lee picking up Titus O'Neil. Keith Lee with the headbutt. Drop kick one more time. Absolutely incredible here. What a drop kick. And now look at this. Keith Lee. I don't know what's he doing. He was a little bit way off there. As he's waiting for Titus O'Neil to get back up to his feet. Titus. Right to the midsection of Keith. And now off the ropes. Thought he was going for the big boot, but they landed into each other. With a big punch in the face. Or form. Bango. I might knock Titus O'Neil in the next week. You might be thinking about the primetime players now. But no. Titus O'Neil. Back to his feet. Here comes Titus. Wait a minute, Keith Lee. Look at him going, the strength and power. NXT chants pouring in here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. As we're basking in the glory of Keith Lee. Kicks into the midsection. By Titus O'Neil. Able to counter. And now Titus now diving a double knees to the gut. Wow! Cover! This might do it! And a kick out at 2. Keith Lee survives and is still in it. Wow! And now Titus O'Neil picking him back up here. What's Titus O'Neil thinking? Headbutts. Off the rope right there. Now look at that. And now O'Neil waiting for Titus. Waiting for Keith to give it. He's dumping up. Uppercut there by. For smack. No. Counter. Titus O'Neil got him up. Clash of the Titus.
they win into Atlanta? No! Titus O'Neil was so close to going to NXT TakeOver Atlanta! Wow! He was so close to ending Atlanta for NXT TakeOver and for SummerSlam! And obviously NXT's still gonna be backstage for Atlanta. He's not booked on there, but still. He was so close to ending that Money in the Bank ladder match! So close, but that's so far away! Oh, Keith Lee confused again. He said Keith Lee picks up on it! Keith Lee takes him down! Oh my God! Wow, look at the power there by Keith! And that! Right to the face! And now Keith Lee! And a powerbomb! Bask in the glory of Keith Lee! And now look at this! Keith Lee turns up to the set! Big bang testosterone! And that's gonna be it! Keith Lee is going to SummerSlam with winning with the Big Bang testosterone! Bask in his glory! He's Atlanta bound for SummerSlam as he will compete in that men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Destiny is in the hands of Keith Lee. He was NXT Global Champion, but now he has the potential to go after something bigger, and that is the main championships, which could be the NXT Championship, the WWE Championship, or the World Heavyweight Championship. It's the championship of his choice. He can go after, if he wins the NXT if he wins, not the NXT, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Keith Lee victorious here tonight live from NXT. What a night we have had, ladies and gentlemen. It has been absolutely incredible to this point. We're back live from our commercial break. See, we go live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. As here comes, oh, what the hell. It is time for Daniel Bryan, as he's making his way down the current reigning defending NXT North American champion is making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, after he had that little confrontation with Darren Tarleton a few weeks ago. As he said, if Tarleton was able to win a match, he was going to get an opportunity at him for the NXT North American Championship. Daniel Bryan has been very, very interesting these last few weeks, especially with Darren Tarleton getting under his skin and trying new things to get into Daniel Bryan's head. It looks like nothing is working, and we are in for a clash if the match is official at NXT TakeOver Atlanta, which I don't see why it should not be official, because Darren Tarleton, he did what Daniel Bryan told him that he had to do. We're gonna wait and see how that one goes on, as Daniel Bryan has the North American Championship on his waist, as he is asking for a mic here. Correct. Well, Bryan, he's the number one contender, whether you like it or not. It's gonna happen, long as he's cleared before NXT TakeOver Atlanta. Oh, well, speaking of Darren Tarleton, is he here? That's Darren Tarleton. There's no way he's here that quickly. I don't know why that's playing. Oh, wait a minute! He's here! Here comes Darren Dalton. Unbelievable that he's still standing. This is a tough son of a gun. Oh my goodness. There's no way that he's still standing on his feet, but apparently he is. Oh my goodness. Darren Dalton making his way down to the ring here as he's going to respond to Daniel Bryan's comments. Keep in mind, boy, Dalton is not clear whether he says or not. He's not clear to wrestle. He won last week. That is correct. So technically the match can still go on as long as Darren Dalton is ready to go. Right. We will see him at TakeOver Atlanta, pending clarity. I've been saying that for the last few minutes, Brian. He looked pretty banged up. I didn't know. I didn't know he had a concussion. My God. Dalton definitely cannot wrestle until he's cleared by the WWE medical staff and professional staff here in NXT. He cannot wrestle until that concussion is cleared. But if it's cleared, he did exactly what Daniel Bryan asked of him and said to GM Kurt Angle the stipulation. So it's going to happen if he's cleared. Oh no! Looks like these two are gonna go before Atlanta even gets here. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle threatening suspension here. They can't touch each other. The tensions are at an all-time high here, ladies and gentlemen. Will Darren Dalton be cleared in time for NXT TakeOver? You got 3 weeks. Oh my God. Well, we gotta move on, ladies and gentlemen, live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, as it is time for some NXT Women's Division action. As here comes Kris Statlander. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kris Statlander had a matchup last week during that gauntlet match with Sonya Deville, in which she was made quick work of. Sonya Deville dispatched her very quickly here, and now she is taking on a returning Sasha Banks. This is Sasha Banks' first match since NXT Headstrong, the final NXT before the King of the Ring pay-per-view. That was the last time we seen Sasha Banks in action here in the series, here in NXT, and now she's in action taking on Kris Statlander, who did not have a pretty impressive showing last week against Sonya Deville. So we'll see how this week goes, as it is boss time. As here comes the legit boss, the NXT Women's Champion herself, making her way down to the ring. Sasha Banks, who has been the standard bearer of this division since the beginning of the season here, ladies and gentlemen, and she's practically been one of the most lucky champions, besides Jay White, in the entire series up to this point. Being lucked up by DQs, being lucked up by interferences, and being lucked up by no disqualifications to take every single advantage that she can
in her NXT Women's Championship matches. But when will that luck end? Will the luck of the draw be against Sasha Banks when NXT TakeOver Atlanta gets here? Only time will tell. But tonight, the boss is facing Kris Statlander, who looks to rebound and have a better showing here tonight than she did last week in that gauntlet match as she takes on the NXT Women's Champion. Well, it would not be a bigger victory if you can beat the NXT Women's Champion, one of the best in the division right now, the top of the top woman in the division. If you can beat her tonight, that does a wonder for your confidence here. It absolutely does. It's Kris Statlander. Here she comes, working her magic here, or driving the knee into the back of Sasha Banks here. And now Statlander is on a roll here. Oh my God! Statlander must have took last week personally. She is doing her thing right now. Oh my goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this as a cover here on Sasha Banks, but she still she's able to get out of it as now Statlander picking up Sasha Banks. Look at this. Oh my God! The galaxy's greatest alien is on a roll right now, taking it to the legit boss Sasha Banks here. I mean, she is proving the doubters wrong, who had all that talk about her last week, as a cover here on Statlander, but a kick out at one, and Sasha Banks tried to take advantage of that counter, just can't do it. And another punch to the face there by Banks, and now here comes Banks. Banks doing her thing now. She's on a roll. Statlander's in trouble. Banks, you can see her targeting that leg, roughing that leg up for later submission holds. Very smart there by Sasha Banks, but oh no. Now Statlander able to catch on. Statlander parallel kick! Ooh, right to the face. Somebody been watching Raw and Finn Balor matches. The Galaxy, but she's the Galaxy's greatest alien. So that's what she does. And now look at this. Oh no! Banks Statlander for a buckle bomb, but Banks able to counter. Now rolls her up and a 0 count there. Off the rope she goes though, and Sasha Banks driving a double knees in for the win cover. That should do it. And a kick out at 2 there by Kris Statlander. And now Kris Statlander is in trouble here, and Sasha Banks from the top rope, driving the knees in one more time. Wow! And now Kris Statlander counters that. And now Kris Statlander. Oh, got her up. And now Statlander, face buster, takes her down her face. That is what she does, ladies and gentlemen. Kris Statlander. And now Sasha Banks though. Sasha Banks trying to fight back here. And now Sasha. This is Sasha standing here. And on drag. Oh! Wow! Hurting herself in the progress here. Now look at this. Now. Oh, right to the arm of Statlander. And again, Sasha Banks is targeting every single part that involves the bank statement. Literally now on the lower back and spine of Statlander. Every single part of the body that involves the bank statement, Sasha Banks has targeted! And Statlander has had an answer to. Oh! That bicycle kick there! Wow! Don't let that Big Bang Theory hit from Statlander. If it does, it's gonna be over for anybody that get hits with that. Oh, now look at Statlander taking her down. Now here comes Statlander though. Kicks to the midsection. Sasha Banks. It's time for her to go bankrupt. Over for the cover. That might do it. And Statlander's still alive. Wow. And now Banks to the top rope she goes. Elbow drop right to the lower spine and back of of Statlander here. As this crowd is just mesmerizing me right now. Oh my goodness. Right to the leg there. And now look at this, right to the arm of Sasha Banks here. Look at Kris Statlander go. And now right to the leg one more time. Kris Statlander. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now she's turning with Sasha Banks done her. Oh, over. Oh my goodness. And now look at this. Oh, drop. Wait for the drop kick. No. Statlander. Clothesline. Look a little bit of a clothesline from hell there. Wow. And now Statlander gonna clothesline. Take it down quickly. One more time. Trying to go for the trifecta. And she does hit the trifecta of clotheslines. Now to the top rope, this young woman won. She has a bright future in the NXT Women's Division. She's taking it to Sasha Banks right now. To the top rope she goes. Wow. And now look at this. Statlander to the top rope once again. And no, one more time. No, knee to the midsections. And spine of Statlander. Now Banks neck breaker. And now Banks face submission locked in. Once again, targeting every single part that is layered with the Banks statement. Sasha Banks has targeted in this match. Very, very smart. Now Kris Statlander clothesline. Trying to do the 3 clothesline, the trifecta. And one more time. Oh my god. And now Statlander. Grabbing the arm. Grabbing the arm bar and locked in on Sasha. But quickly Sasha, Statlander let go there for some reason. Oh no, she wants to try something better here. Breaking up oxygen circulation, but I couldn't get the name out quickly. Sasha Banks able to get out of it. Sasha Banks knows how disastrous that would have been if she wouldn't have escaped. And now here comes Sasha on Statlander, but Statlander able to counter. Statlander, here she comes. Statlander. Oh wow! Kris Statlander. And now Statlander slams it down. And now Kris. Look like what's she doing now? She gets on the top rope, gonna fly. Oh no, miss, nobody home. Sasha Banks at the target every body part. It's time for it. Banks step on a rope break. Rope break saves Kris Statlander from a pyramid disaster. Cause that could have been it, ladies and gentlemen. Sasha Banks now picking back up Kris Statlander. No. She countered it. And now wait a minute. Rolls her up here. She got her. No, so close. Sasha Banks almost defeated Statlander there. And now Sasha rolls up on a rope break once again. It looks like Sasha is getting caught with the rope breaks here. And now look at this. Statlander stands her down. Wow. Kris Statlander. And now Statlander with the stomps right to the midsection. And now Kris Statlander. Look at her going, ladies and gentlemen. Not letting up. Doing what she gotta do. And now look at this. Oh God. Right to the arm. And now Kris Statlander. What's she thinking? What's she thinking here? What is she thinking here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my goodness. Right to the leg of Sasha Banks. And now once again to the leg of Sasha. Targeting those body parts. And now, there it is one more time. Bicycle kick. And again. Cover on Sasha Banks. Is going to do it. And a kick out at 2.
A kick out at Tito by Sasha Banks, who is still at it, ladies and gentlemen. And Kris Statlander cannot believe it. I'm shocked she hasn't gone for Big Bang Theory yet. I'm very shocked. As she's talking to the referee, she's thinking that she had this match won here. But trying to talk to the referee about the 2 count. You forgot about this is the NXT Women's Champions, Kris. Big statement. After all the damage she's done to everybody putting involves it. What's Statlander gonna do it? She got no choice. Kris Statlander, overabundance of trying to get to Sasha Banks, cost her here as she loses this matchup. Sasha Banks gets it done here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as the NXT Women's Champion is still a winner here. Wait a minute, what is Sasha Banks thinking? She got the NXT Women's Championship in her hand here as Kris Statlander struggling to get up to her feet here. Oh no. Oh, wait a minute, Sonya Deville! Sonya Deville in to make the save here as Sasha Banks retreats to live to fight another day. Well, wait, you know, obviously Sasha Banks will no part of Sonya Deville right now. A sign of mutual respect here between Statlander and Sonya Deville. What a night we have had as those two women walk up the locker room. It's time to move on here with our show. It's been absolutely incredible to say, ladies and gentlemen, as we await what's coming up next. As what is coming up next, it is time for some more in-ring action here, as here comes Dino Man. Dino Man is back in action for the first time since the Worlds Collide show, as he is back in action here tonight against Dwayne Frost. Now, we seen last week Dino Man tried to do a little recruiting, tried to, you know, he tried to be Dwayne Frost's friend a little bit at last week on NXT, and now tonight they go one-on-one in one of Dino Man's first matches since during the road to Worlds Collide. He fought on a couple of NXTs on our way to Worlds Collide, but he hasn't been in action since around that time. And now tonight he's in action. He's grown a mustache out, got a brand new shirt going. Got rid of that black and yellow shirt that he had. Now he got a white skull here and a mustache. He looks ready to go. Look, he looks manned up, and he better be, because he gotta take on this man. This is Dwayne Frost, ladies and gentlemen. This man is what you want in a professional wrestler. Dwayne Frost has that look, he has that style. You just cannot stop him when he goes inside that ring, ladies and gentlemen. Dwayne Frost is that dude, folks. As he is making his way down to the ring here, ladies and gentlemen, to fight Dino Man. What a matchup this is gonna be, folks. You know, I'm confident that, you know, Dino Man could get Dwayne Frost. I mean, look what he did at the time at Worlds Collide. He took out 2 of their champions back to back, by the way. He was ultra impressive at Worlds Collide, and you telling me if he pulls that performance off here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to we're going to be in for a treat. I'm just letting you know, if he pulls that performance off, we're going to be in for a treat here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely incredible. Referee sound for the bell, and we are underway here as the NXT chants pouring in here from, oh my goodness, it's Dwayne Frost pouring in for the Minneapolis crowd. Dwayne Frost, one way up, got clothesline to Dino Man here. And I look at Dwayne Frost showing his inner strength and power here. Look at this. But Dino Man trying to fight back here. Oh, the knee to face there to Dino Man. I mean, like I said, if Dino Man can pull off that performance that he pulled off at Worlds Collide, he has a chance of beating the former
Creators World Heavyweight Champion, the man that ended Corey here in WWE, also ended Samuel Lewis's Creators World Heavyweight Championship reign, and turned Samuel Lewis into what we have today. Oh my goodness, a more cold-blooded assassin that we have on SmackDown currently. It's because of Dwayne Frost. He did that. He gave Samuel Lewis a brand new attitude, and now, hopefully, he's with Dwayne Frost back up here. He got his problems with superplex there with Lorenzo Samson, as Lorenzo Samson targeting his friends, Nate Shields and stuff. There's a lot of chaos going with Dwayne Frost in his career here in NXT so far. And now he's in action here against Dino Man. This is not gonna be. This is not looking too good for Dino Man. But look, he got this though. I mean, come on, he got this. Dino Man could do this. Give him some slack, man. He got this. Oh, look at him chopping Dwayne Frost. It's doing something. Oh no, there goes another chop. He's trying to chop Dwayne Frost. Oh my God. Chopping Dwayne Frost here. Dino Man off the ropes he goes. Oh, Dino. Dwayne! Slams him down. Oh my God. That's Dwayne Frost with that strength and power there off the ropes. Spear! Right between the eyes. And now Dwayne Frost slams him. Look at that! Look at that power! Look at that power and strength. And now Dwayne Frost. Look at that! Oh, there it is! My goodness! Not looking too good, and for Dino Man, I honestly feel bad for him. And now look at Dino Man in the corner now. Ouch! And now Dwayne Frost picking up. Oh my God! Again, Dino Man. Look, this is actually really bad for poor Dino. He's getting manhandled. This is not like his Worlds Collab performance at all, unless you count the elimination that he got in the gauntlet. Oh, snake eyes there by Dwayne. Off the ropes he goes. Clotheslines him right to the outside of the ring. That is what the former Creators World Heavyweight Champion can do. The former undefeated Dwayne. Oh my God! Right on that ring apron. Jeez. Now look at this. Throws him back inside the ring once again here. And this has been all Dwayne Frost from the jump. Wow. Dwayne Frost. Oh wait a minute. Dino Man trying to hype himself up. Oh no, but Dino Man counters him. Oh, here we go. Dino Man putting up some fight right to the torso. Here we go. Dino Man. He's counters by another clothesline. It seems like those clotheslines just get wickeder and wickeder as they keep going on here. Oh, but the white Dino Man fighting back. Oh, we got a low blow. Whoa! I didn't expect that from Dino Man, a low blow, but Dwayne Frost calculated there. Wow! I didn't expect that. Frost is shaking his head at that. He can't believe it. I can't believe it. I honestly cannot believe this one. Spear one more time. My God. This is just absolutely domination here by Dwayne Frost. And you know that this move won him the Creators World Heavyweight Championship. Count to 1,000. Dwayne Frost is victorious. That move changed Samuel Lewis for a while. Boom! Samuel Lewis is a different man after that hit. And I have a feeling that Dino Man may be different after that hits as well.
Dwayne Frost, pure domination, wins here tonight, live
on NXT from Minneapolis. But hey, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Dynamite did hang in there, but he did not put on that Worlds Collide performance that he needed to put on in order to move on here tonight. He had to put that performance on. You know, beating those 2 back-to-back champs. He didn't do that. Moving on here for NXT Legends, it's time to hear from the NXT Tag Team Champions of the World. They will be speaking to us in mere moments as here comes Londrick making their way down to the ring. They have some words for the NXT universe that we will be hearing from them in moments time, ladies and gentlemen. What a night we have had, as it's time for some more speaking here tonight, as this one's going to be very, very interesting to see what Londrick has to say to the NXT universe. I'm very, very curious to see which one see what they have to say here, folks. Well, here we go. Well, looks like the Londrick are calling out the rascalz here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. We'll see if the rascalz play hardball and come out here, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, will they? Oh, there they are! Ooh, woo! They just want to know that the best high-flying team is finally here in NXT. Wow! NXT Takeover, Atlanta, rascalz versus Londrick. Sign me up! Oh my goodness! Oh, it looks like that is a yes. Well, the rascalz are walking up into the ramp, ladies and gentlemen. As we'll be right back. Well, wise words there by Sami Callihan, as it is time for the main event evening. As here comes Batista, accompanied by Monty Brown and Kenny Omega. As you've seen earlier on tonight, for some reason, Kenny Omega is accompanying Batista to the ring, as these two have a little bit of an alliance going on here currently. As Batista also has those bandages up from that 5-star frog splash earlier on tonight, whenever Rob Van Dam put him through that table. He's all bandaged up from that as well. What a match that this was going to be, ladies and gentlemen, as we had utter chaos to start off the night during that champion versus champion match. We did not get a winner, as we hope to get a winner here tonight for the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be going to be very, very interesting. The question is, that needs to be answered here is if Batista's ribs are 100%, and also can Drew McIntyre really focus on Batista when the man that he hates the most is standing at ringside in Kenny Omega? Those are the big questions that we have to answer here tonight, and we're going to get answers in mere moments, ladies and gentlemen, as it is almost time for the main event of NXT, as we await the Scottish psychopath himself, Drew McIntyre. Looks like he got his own backup of himself with the NXT Global Champion at ringside with Drew McIntyre. Obviously, Rob Van Dam has had his problems with Batista and Monty Brown. Whenever Monty Brown was tasked of taking out Van Dam as Monty Brown's punishment a few weeks ago as well, and it's just been going on ever since the back and forth between Batista, Monty Brown, and Rob Van Dam. We also got and we already know the story with Drew McIntyre in the NXT Championship, losing his NXT Championship to Kenny Omega. Has been vying for another opportunity at the championship, and it seems like he's going to get that opportunity at NXT TakeOver Atlanta in a triple threat match between Drew McIntyre, Kenny Omega, and Alistair Black, who we heard from earlier on tonight, saying that at NXT TakeOver Atlanta, the peace will be restored. We're gonna have to wait and see what all that means, ladies and gentlemen, as Batista and Drew McIntyre prepare for battle. It is time for the main event NXT. Let's go! After tonight, we're gonna be officially 14 days away, 2 weeks away from NXT TakeOver Atlanta. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. I also had this with NXT. We're only going to be one more NXT before SummerSlam. SummerSlam will be first, and then Atlanta will get in the home of the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta will get NXT TakeOver Atlanta as well. We will be live from Mercedes-Benz. Oh my goodness! In Atlanta, Georgia for SummerSlam as well. Look at this. 2-night extravaganza for SummerSlam, 1 night for TakeOver, folks. It's going to be absolutely incredible as McIntyre right to those ribs! And if I was a smart man, I would do the same damn thing that Drew McIntyre is doing right now. Future Shock! Ball game! It is over! Just like that, McIntyre went. Oh no! Batista somehow able to get his shoulder up as McIntyre flexes to the ground and looks right at Kenny Omega, possibly whispering that's gonna be his best to punch that Batista, punch in the gut there. Now, oh my God, Batista trying to fight back now. As these two go back and forth there, close line on McIntyre. McIntyre. Typically Batista blocked those, but Batista has injured ribs now, so it's gonna be harder for him to do that another shoulder tackle. And I trying to fly outside and attack down Omega. But right now, look at this. McIntyre quickly and firmly already attacking Kenny Omega. Oh! Well, I told you, we knew that McIntyre even not in the right spaces. Kenny Omega's fully distracting him right now. And you can't do, oh my God! Bouncing him in on the barricade there. Goodness, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. But Drew McIntyre, speed up and to the right back, damn! And Batista, he's also distracted. Oh, now it's breaking down here. Every single now McIntyre thought he was gonna fly. He flies through the air, ladies and gentlemen. It is utter chaos right now. The referee can't control
control nothing right now, as it is chaotic all over the place. And now the McIntyre! From the top rope he goes. And now Drew picking up. Batista stands him down right on those ribs. Shades away. Barrett kick out into there by Batista. And McIntyre doing exactly what a smart man will do. Attack those injured ribs. There's now 100% ribs. Batista coming in less than 49 minutes after he was just out here. Nearly an hour. Almost an hour after that. That's not enough time to heal no ribs. I'm a 5-star prospect to a table. You gotta be kidding me. Ain't no way. McIntyre being smart and intelligent here. Like you should.
Now look at this. Oh man.
Kenny Omega distracting Drew McIntyre here. McIntyre's distracted. Now McIntyre once again attacking Omega, but McIntyre gonna watch the ready to spin up on Batista. Cover. Batista and kick out into there by McIntyre.
Oh my goodness. Seems Batista, despite the injuries not being 100%, he's still eating spears like there's no tomorrow. No wonder they're distracted spears.
He's hard! Trying to rip for a backward spear. No, couldn't get that one.
Kick to the ribs. McIntyre.
Oh my God! There's not. I thought Drew was going for a jackknife, but no.
He was not. And now look at this.
Batista!
Moving a little bit slower because those ribs, but he's still effective. Punch there by McIntyre. McIntyre right on the ribs one more time. And now McIntyre once again to the ribs. This has been McIntyre targeting the ribs match and attacking Omega. That's literally what McIntyre's done on the match. Attack Omega and target the ribs of Batista to wear him down and get the victory. I'm surprised that future shot. They put Batista clothesline there by Batista. Batista not going down, not that easy, but keep in mind Batista having his issues with Rob Van Dam as well. He's looking at Rob Van Dam. Could that be a distraction? Right to the ribs once again. And now McIntyre picking up Batista, throws him in here. Drew McIntyre, oh my God.
Drops him in his face.
And also those ribs. Keith drops him clean there. And now McIntyre off the ropes.
Claymore! We seen that Claymore hit. And wait a minute. And Kenny Omega smacks Drew McIntyre. Now he's plugging down Monty Brown on RVD. It has descended to chaos now, ladies and gentlemen. Monty Brown kicks Rob Van Dam in the back. And now Omega takes out Drew McIntyre. And we have chaos here, ladies and gentlemen. Live from Minneapolis.
Oh no. Monty Brown.
Oh my God. Right round the barricade there. And Monty Brown, the knee right to the lower back and spine of Van Dam. That's been a low. Whoa. Look at this. Alistair Black. Blockmaster Batista. Monty Bronson. Blockmaster Monty. Lisa. Rob Van Dam. Kenny does it up. Oh, I think Kenny just realized he was in the ring. He goes McIntyre in the ring as he realized Alistair Black was in the ring. And he's high-tailing out of here. God! Listen to this, please! As Omega watches Blockmaster Drew McIntyre! The message sent for NXT TakeOver Atlanta as Kenny Omega lost to fight another day! While Alistair Black has looked carnage all over NXT! Absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen, as we are out of time. The Dutch Destroyer is wise on his words earlier.